Hindi ako sasuko, lalaban hanggang sa dulo. Hindi ako sasuko, lalaban hanggang sa dulo. Taglay ko ang puso ng kampiyon. 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 Taglay ko ang puso ng kampiyon.
Makakamit mo ang pangarap, wag na wag kang bibitaw. Limitado ang paligid, layuan mo ang tanaw. Daming rason para sumuko, buhay natin isa lang. Hindi paramihan, kundi kung ano mas matimbang. Ang lumiban sa kahuli-huli ang proseso o manatili hanggat hindi tapos ang proyekto. Maraming duda, ako'y sinilang para kumumpleto sa kulang ng mga rumagasang natupso ng preno. Simulan na ang pagmarcha, wag pahawa sa tumpok na nawala. Ganyan ng Pilipino, takot di pinapahalata. Kung kaya ng iba.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Pro Basketball Talk. Tonight, we have three towering young basketball players to join us. But before we get to them, nakikita nyo na sa screen. Here is my coach for the evening, Big Boss Dodo Melicor.
Brother, ikaw ang big boss ko eh. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Hope you're having a good evening. Thank you, Brother Brian.
Yon, ito na naman tayo. Pero ang lalaki naman itong mga guest natin ngayon.
Hindi masyadong malalaki.
Yeah. Pero bago natin pakilala yung mga guest, na isa naman na nandito na, pakilala natin yung ating isang co-host. Pero ang dami kasi sinabi, kumbaga, this kid has handles. Am I right? No?
Yes. Si Denize, or she's known in the basketball world as AD45, na-discover or nakita ko siya sa Hype Street Ball. It's a big community, basketball community headed by Coach Nino Ventura. Hindi masyadong, kung gano'n hindi masyadong malaki yung guest natin today, hindi rin ganun kagaling yung handles ng batang yan. So, tingnan mo na lang bro.
Sige, pero bago natin siya introduce dito, pakita natin kung who we're talking about para lang may idea itong mga viewers natin. No? So ito, pakita lang natin itong video ni Denize.
Sip on the cup, mix it with some 1942 and I'm beating you up. Girl, you chosen, fuck it up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen, fuck it up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Girl, you chosen.
Diba?
Alam mo, isang bola lang, ang hirap na ako. Dalawang bola pa ginamit niya.
Diba? Hindi masyado magaling sa dribble eh.
Grabe. Anyway, let's call on Denize. Hey, Denize.
Good evening po.
Good evening, Denize.
Denize, idol na kita. Bilib ako sa'yo.
Salamat sa pag-join mo sa amin bilang co-host ngayon, Denize. Thank you.
And Denize is only 11?
12.
12?
Let's
Still.
po.
Still. Grabe grabe yung handles ni Denize Dapat magpa-clinic to, bro.
Pwede.
Diba? Anyway, let's call on our guest now for this evening, no? Meron tayong tatlong, conversely, mga towering ang ating mga kasama. Tawagan muna, bumabalik muli, Mr. Daniel Santa Maria.
Hi po. Good evening, Sir Brian. Good evening, Sir Dodo. Good to be back.
Yun.
Good to see you.
If I remember it right, bro, si Daniel yung maraming questions nung huli.
Oo.
Naku,
Ano yan?
maraming naman magtatanong ngayon yan.
Maraming fans din yung batang yan.
Pero yun, hindi lang si Daniel ang dugong green dito. Na unfortunately, maling uniform yung sinuot ko at pang Ateneo yung sinuot ko. Let's call on Dylon Natividad.
Good afternoon po.
Hey, Dylon.
Hey, Dylon. Kamusta?
Kaya naman po.
Good to see you.
And last but not the least, let's call on Keno Torres.
Hey everyone, thank you for having me.
Hey, Keno. How are you?
Yeah.
Long
everyone,
time.
everyone on screen, they may look small to you, but I dare you to look at, i-meet to sila face to face. Ako ayoko na. Ayoko na. Nung nalaman ko yung mga, mga height, ayoko na eh. And, anyway, let's, kumusta natin yung mga boys? Siguro muna, bro, no? How are you boys doing? Ngayon na it's raining and everything, and, well, bit by bit, things are getting back normal. Let's start with Daniel.
Doing great po. School just started. I'm already grade 9 and still training and still trying to be fit.
Wow. Okay. How about you, Dylan?
Good naman po. School is about to start na din po. So, yeah, nag-exercise pa rin po kahit na pandemic.
And finally, Keno.
Yeah, I'm doing good naman po. I've been putting a lot of work. So, pagbalik, ready po.
Yun. All right, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
ako, first question.
go.
Boys, I've seen you all play. Alam kong you all play center. Who plays forward? Wala bang forward? You all play center, correct? My first question is, growing up, mula nung grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, centers na ba kayo? O talagang nag-shoot up lang yung height ninyo? Dylan, let's start with you.
Ever since naglalaro naman po ako, center na din ako. Since like grade 4 to my grade now. Since ako po pinakamalaki sa team lagi, kung nadalain na pa ako.
O naalala kita, San Beda ka ba dati?
Opo,
Yes, naalala kita.
sa Alabang po.
Yes, correct. Daniel, ikaw, ever since center? Tama ba?
Yes po, ever since I was young, my dad was teaching me big man moves already. But now I'm trying to be a wingman.
Oh,
Okay. Ikaw, Keno, have you always been a center?
Yeah po, pero now I'm transitioning to a point guard or a two guard. Yeah, kasi nag-evolve na po yung game. So, we're trying to get better.
Good strategy. Anong height mo, Keno?
6'1" po.
6'1". Ikaw, Daniel, what's your height?
6'3" po.
Oh. And Dylon, 6'1", 6'2"?
6'1" po.
6'1". And all, Dylon, 13 years old?
Opo.
Keno and Daniel, 14 years old? Tama? Galing. Galing, boys. Keep on working hard. I know kayo ang future ng basketball and I'm proud of you. Denize, may question ka sa mga boys?
Meron po.
go.
Pwede ko.
Anong question?
Kay Kuya Daniel. Ilang taon ka po nagsimula mag-basketball?
Mga 6 or 7. My dad's the one that influenced me to play basketball. There.
Si Kuya Dylon naman po. Ilang taon ka po natuto mag-basketball?
Nung mga 5 or 6 siguro ako, nakita ko si Michael Jordan maglaro sa YouTube. Tapos, yan. Gusto ko natutunan maglaro ng basketball kasi nakita ko si Michael Jordan maglaro.
Si Kuya Kamakin naman po. Ilang taon ka po natuto mag-basketball?
Nagsimula ako mag-basketball 4 years old pa lang ako. May camp si Coach Ronnie Magsanok. So, sinama ko ng dad ko. So, yeah, dun ko natutunan lahat ng fundamentals ng laro.
Bro Brian, go ahead. Baka meron.
Akala ko maraming tanong si Denize kaya di ako
Maraming baon yan. Baka inuunti lang kaya.
Anyway, I'd just like to ask the boys, no, at your height right now, and I'm sure you're gonna get bigger, kumbaga, are you comfortable with your position right now, what you're playing, or is this a certain position na you're comfortable with eventually? Baga, or it depends on how tall you'll grow. Let's start with Keno.
So yeah, I've been working po to be a point guard. So feeling ko naman po like sobrang evolved na po ng game ngayon na like may mga may mga point po tayo sa bench mga 6'9" po. So yeah, I'll stay sa point guard na po.
All right. How about you, Dylan?
Now po, I'm working on being either shooting guard or small forward po since yeah, the game nga is evolving and bigger like guards and forwards are like that can like shoot and bring the ball down. So that's what I'm trying to work for right now.
All right. Si Daniel kanina nabanggit mo na you're parang practice to be a wing, di ba? How's that going along for you?
Doing great po. Working on my shooting, dribbling, waking up every day in the morning to train, then working out in the afternoon. So I can be the best I can be.
Right. So, follow up to that, boys. So, do you think that if this is what you are aiming to be, kumbaga at your level right now, do you see it as an advantage for you when you play against other teams? Let's start with Dylan.
Yeah, my height is great advantage against like smaller teams when I play. Usually since like I'm tall and ito, medyo mataba. Yeah, I use my weight to my advantage pag binangga ko yung mga opponents ko in the post.
Kaya mo, Dylan, pareho tayo mataba. Ako rin mas mataba. Kasi ikaw bata ka pa. Kino?
Yeah po, I think being a point guard is my advantage yun po. Kasi like if they put a smaller guard on me, I can post up naman po rin. And yeah, if they put a bigger guy on me, I can also drive by them. So yeah, I think it's a big advantage para sa akin.
And Daniel?
Yes, it's a huge advantage. Of course, the basketball now, height matters. So, yeah, I can use my advantage in playing basketball.
Alright. So, bro, bago ko ibigay sa'yo, may basahin lang ako isang question from Alcandri Sarip Mambuhay to the boys. What advice could you give to someone wanting to play basketball? Let's start with Daniel.
My advice is start with the fundamentals muna because you can't go from level 1 to level 5. You have to always start from the beginning muna and just keep working. That's all.
All right. How about you, Dylan?
If you're wanting to play basketball, then my advice is just go for it. Even if you improve slowly, little progress is better than no progress. If you really love the game of basketball, then you really should just go for it.
All right. And Kino?
Yeah, so may advice, just go for it. Hindi lang sa basketball, but sa buhay, just go for it. Kasi if you really want something, you just work hard for it. Malayo mararating mo.
All right. Denize, tatanungin na rin kita. Since ang dami mong mga fans dito sa social media, anong advice mo, lalo na sa pag-handles?
Advice po para po sa sa pagte-training po ba?
Yung mga gusto maglaro, maging katulad nyo na basketball, ano bang mabibigay mo payo?
Yan po. Kung gusto nyo po yung basketball, syempre, po kayo? Training lang po kayo. Ganon.
So, I can imagine, bro, yung training na sinasabi ni Denize, napakatagal niyan.
Oo.
Kasi
For you,
hindi biro yung ginawa niya. Yung nakita natin.
no? Para i-master mo yun. And shout out sa isa sa mga mentor niya, si Coach Nino Ventura, nanonood.
Oh, yeah.
Coach, shout out. Hello. Bro, may sasabihin lang ako sa mga nanonood.
Go ahead.
Gusto ko lang mag-thank you sa Soul Academy, our sponsor.
Yeah.
Because
Yun.
makikita nyo sila sa mga malls and all that. I'm sure you know them. They're into selling shoes and shirts and different kinds of stuff. So support Soul Academy and thank you sa supportan nyo sa amin. Maraming salamat. So again, second question ko for the boys. Boys, alam kong I've seen you in person, I've seen you play. Nagkaroon na ba ng experience kayo na wherein pagdating nyo sa court, pagdating nyo sa starting five, o pagpasok nyo sa game, yung kalaban ninyo, uy, malaki rin to ah. Or uy, ang lakas nitong kalaban ko to ah. And if ever you've experienced that, sino yung nakalaban nyo yun na medyo, masarap tong challenge na to. I like playing with this guy. Ikaw, Daniel.
Yes, sometimes I guess I'm like that, but I always want to do my best in the games, especially against this team, the people who are here, the Sal Green Hills. Minsan it's like that, and yeah, but when you're playing the game already, you get sanay na and you stop thinking about it and just play your game.
Right. Sinong binabantay mo sa Lasal Green Hills when you play them?
I think all of the people here, si Keno, si Dylon, Brian.
Nice. O ikaw, Keno, yun, when you first saw Dylon or Daniel, or meron bang ibang player na parang, wow, malaki din to and sarap makapagbanggaan. Do you have anybody in mind?
Wala naman po. Feeling ko po, yung mga mas mabibilis sa akin ng mga bigs that time. Like, na-appreciate ko rin po talaga sila na kalaban. Kasi marami rin po ako natutunan sa kanila.
Okay. Ikaw, Dylon, nung nakita mo ba una si Chadrick Timbol na isa sa favorite ko, masarap kabanggaan ba si Chad?
Opo. Magat din po, tsaka magaling din po bumangga.
Yes.
Siya po yung lagi ko rin kabantay pagkalaban namin sa Bell.
Yeah. Yun, sobrang bait ng batang yan and I enjoy talking to him. Masarap kausap yung batang yan. Minsan siya nag-host dito, nagko-co-host, di ba, brother?
Si Chad.
Yes.
Oo.
Ayun. Denize, anong next question mo sa mga boys natin?
May kinakain po ba kayo o iniinom kaya po kayo tumangkad? Ikaw muna po, Kuya Daniel.
No naman, kain tulog lang. That's all. Just exercise. I think this pandemic lang na biglang tumangkad ako.
Wow.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Dylon.
Wala naman din, kain tulog lang. Tsaka stretching, yung lagi ko ginagawa. Tsaka exercise.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Joaquin.
Siguro gatas para lumakas yung mga buto mo. Tapos wala pa rin mga talo sa tamang tulog. So yeah, just get enough sleep.
Bro, Brian, ba't kain tulog ako pero hindi pa rin ako tumangkad?
Actually, yun yung sasabihin ko eh. Ba't saan hindi tumatalab?
O yan, nako, may nag-comment. Kilala ko to nag-comment.
Smile naman daw, boys.
Kilala ko yung nag-comment. Number 1 fan yan nung isa dyan. Anyway. Ayun, Brother Brian, ikaw, baka may questions ka.
Dahil nga, kumbaga, ang ano ko rito siguro, what was the greatest game so far, right now, since mga kayo, what was the greatest game that you remember and do you still cherish it up to this point? Let's start with Keno.
I have one game in mind po, yung game namin sa palarong pambansa. Mandaluyong meet pa lang po to, pero it was, parang cities, yung mga we went against Caloocan. We were down a lot, We were down. I don't remember really how much, but we were down a lot. So yeah, we just came back mga last 5 minutes of the game. So yeah, I really cherish it.
All right. Okay. Dylan?
Meron po, it was my first year in Passerelle. Championship game against NU. Even though we lost, it was still a fun experience and I had a good time.
Danielle?
Siguro 2019 in Singapore, I got to play for Indonesia, and our first game was a very strong team na Team USA. I really got starstruck there. They were also big and dunking already at the age of 12.
Grabe, buti pa sila, bro, na ako ng opportunity na ganyan.
Grabe, no? Well, yun, sobrang blessed ka, Daniel, to have played
Yeah.
abroad and played against competition na ganun kalalakas. You're blessed to have that. Ayun. Ako, brother, pwede ako magtanong? May question na ako. Sa'yo question ko, bro. Hindi, joke lang. The boys.
Right.
I know you're all solid green. Alam kong solid kayong Lasal Green Hills, Animo, and Zobel. And in a few years, 2, 3, I don't know, 4 years, 5 years, I know you're looking towards college also, or playing the UAAP or the NCAA. My question is, aside from DLSU, I know solid tong si Daniel DLSU. Pero just for the sake of options, name 1 or 2 schools that aside from DLSU na parang you're eyeing also. Let's start with you, Daniel. Smile daw, sabi ng mama mo.
Yes, LaSalle's my home, but I am also other schools are also great. They give good education, like UP, Ateneo. Those are the 2 na hopefully I can go. But LaSalle's still my home.
Okay, I understand. Pero if you choose the other school that you mentioned, di kampi mo yung isang bata dito na kasama ko. I'm just kidding. Ikaw, Dylon, anong schools ang inaay mo aside from Lasal?
Right now po, siguro Lasal pa rin, pero if I were to choose any other school, probably FEU. FEU. That's,
Okay.
and yeah, yan lang naman po.
Okay. No, alam kong solid Lasal kayo. I know, I'm pretty sure solid Lasal kayo. Just as an option or second or third school. Ikaw, Keno, anong school lang na catches your eye?
Wala po specific, pero I'm really excited to see po kasi I don't have any school specifically po. I just want to go somewhere na I'd go as a player. And yeah, yung mapapakita ko po yung talents ko. So yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes.
Good. Nice. Good job, boys. AD45, ikaw naman.
Ano po yung favorite moves mo? Ikaw muna po, Idol. Daniel.
Favorite move ko in basketball is spin move and fade away. Really effective in games.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Dylon.
Para sa akin siguro yung spin move, one dribble is ba? Yung pinaka-favorite ko. Yun yung usually pinaka-effective pag off the rebound or sa post.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Joaquin.
I think pag like meron ka nun, sobrang threat mo. Hello.
Hindi ko narinig. Can you say it?
Sorry. So, I think yung mid-range jump shot, kasi when you have that, I think you're really a threat sa offense.
Okay. Brother Brian. Nakamute ka.
Testing lang. Anyway, since itong mga guests natin ng mga boys are nagtatangkaran, no, I am assuming that you had your time playing center or forward posting up. So I'd like to ask you who helped you develop your post-up game and playing inside. So let's start with Dylon.
My dad po, because he's also pretty tall. He's 6'5", so he played a lot of center, and you know, always here, especially during the pandemic in the house, he'll teach me post moves. I have a court kasi here in my house, built-in ring. So every
Pero
time,
Dylan, Dylan, does that include yung footwork?
yes po. Mostly footwork din po tinitrain namin. The pros.
Alright. Keno?
Siguro po kay Manong, Kiefer Rivera. Sobrang swabe po nung fadeaway niya. So, yun, I just really watch po different players. And I try to take moves from them. Yeah, so I try to master it now.
Alright. And I don't know if I need to ask Daniel, pero mukhang alam ko na kung sino. Sige, Daniel.
Siguro like I said earlier, my dad at a young age, he was teaching the footworks, how to seal, and the big man moves.
And I think mukhang it's working for you considering yung exposure you're getting no?
Yeah, yes po.
Yan. Anyway, bro, or si Denize?
Hindi bro, ang cute nung mga nag-uusap sa chat eh.
Sino? Sino Gian?
Si Gian at saka si Migs. Hi boys. Na-miss ko na rin kayo.
Shout out daw from Keno, sabi ni Migs also.
Kino, shout out pero kay Migs. Anyway, yun, next question ko sa mga boys. Siyempre na-mention niyo na you played for Lasal, we've played against you in school ni Rocco Mining, and ProEx has played against Lasal Green Hills, ganyan. Sobrang natutuwa ako sa lakas ninyo, sa galing ninyo. And I'll dudugtong ko lang sa sinabi ni Keno kanina that he's at his height at 6'1", 6'2", Keno, he's trying to learn to be a guard. And I see that Daniel also sa training niya, nakikita ko na yung handles niya. I know that dun papunta yung game eh. Nagbabago yung game. I understand. Tama si Keno. My question is, aside from handles, kamusta yung, I'm sure kahit sinong bata matatempt na tumira sa 3 points and tira 3 points to practice their shot. Ngayon ba, how's your 3-point game? Kamusta yung shooting ninyo? Dylon?
Okay naman din po, pero there's still room for improvement. Medyo inconsistent po, pero I'm working on it din po.
Yeah, kasi sinabi mo kanina, favorite mo yung one step, bangga, and tira, and I know your move, I saw that. Syempre, kung mamumove ka, palayo ng palayo sa ring, di ba, you'll have to practice your shooting also. So, keep on working hard. Good job, Dylon, good job. Ikaw, Daniel?
Yes po, I'm also working on my outside 3 points. So every time we train, there's a drill where it's also 3 points training. But I also need to work on consistency for my 3 points.
Nakikita ko sa practice mo, Daniel, yung off the dribble, tapos may jump shot ka din. I love that. Ang ganda. Ganda ng timing mo ngayon. And I enjoy watching you. Stalker mo ako. Good job. Ikaw, Keno, I know you train, pero how's your 3-point shooting and your handles?
Yeah, I think it's good naman po. Like, I think I feel po na shooting, I've been a threat naman po ever since. So yeah, I'm just trying to work on my muscle memory more po para mas consistent yung shot ko. Pero yeah, I think it's good naman po.
Good job. Like I said, boys, sobrang proud ako of what you've been doing pre-pandemic, pandemic, and I'm excited to watch you post-pandemic, and I hope soon yun. Ikaw, Denize, AD, anong may question ko ba sa mga kuya?
Next question ko po is, ano po yung routine nyo araw-araw? Ikaw po na po, Kuya Dino.
When I wake up, train 6:30. After that, eat, get some rest. Then in the afternoon, work out. Then in the nighttime, a bit of shooting ran to end of the night. Then after that, eat and then sleep na.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Dylon.
Medyo iba-iba yung sa everyday ko because different yung training ko every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, tsaka sa Tuesday, Tuesday. Pero usually yan sa afternoon mag-workout ako and then yeah, yun lang naman. Paiba-iba kasi kaya medyo wala naman siyang daily pero ganun lang din.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Joaquin.
Gigising ako 5 a.m. Tapos tatakbo kami ng pinsan ko. Mag-jog kami hanggang mga 7. Tapos after na mag-plyometrics kami, mga talon-talon, sprinting. Tapos yun, pahinga ako hanggang mga hapon. Pag hapon, nagbubuhat ako para makasabay ako sa mga mas malalakas sa mga mas malakas. Tapos, yeah, I work on my ball handling rin pag sa hapon. Tapos yeah, yun, pahinga na lang, stretching. Yeah.
Denize, baka gusto mo sila turuan ng ball handling mo. Anyway, Brother Brian, may follow-up question ako sa mga boys.
Go ahead.
Okay. Boys, yung routine nyo, daily routine nyo, kinuwento nyo, si Keno, 5 a.m., and may morning, may afternoon kayo. Ang question ko, sino ang crush nyo? Joke lang. Kasi baka mamaya ikwento ni Gian eh. Gian, i-post mo nga sinong crush nila. Anyway, no, ang question ko, iba, joke lang. Obvious, Daniel, like you, I'm sure si Adonis, si Bro Lakay ang nagturo sa'yo since bata ka to play basketball. Wag mong isiping nanonood dad mo. Kaya mo na ba siya talunin one-on-one?
No pa eh.
Hindi pa?
We played 1v1 last week. Still good dito.
Yeah. Grabe yung dad mo, nag-dunk pa last week, nag-post siya. Grabe yung tatay mo. Work on it. Talunin mo, gamitan mo ng bangga. Ikaw, Dylon, your dad plays?
Yes po, dati po. He used to play but then he got an injury so that's why he stopped playing.
Okay, so have you played recently?
Yes po. Still beat me.
He still beat you?
Yes po. He's too tall.
Ang sarap ng feeling ng mga tatay na natatalo pa yung mga anak. Rocco. Joke lang. Ikaw, Keno. I know your dad plays. Kaya mo na ba?
Dad,
Huwag ka maingay, baka nakikinig.
si Dad, si Dad sobrang talino po kasi never pa kami nag-1v1. So, yeah, nandun lang po siya sa gilid ng siguro. Pero feeling ko po pag naglaro kayo, kami po, kaya ko. Sorry, Dad.
Kaya mo. Good. I like your confidence, Keno. Pero kampi ako sa mga daddy nyo. Kampi ako sa dads. Go ahead, Brother Brian. Go ahead.
Kumbaga, I just want to get the boys' take here. Even Denize, no? Kasi I was able to talk to uh, Dan Barton of the IMG Academy from the States last Friday. So I stumbled upon an interesting question, no? For a player to develop, I mean, especially at your ages, you have to be surrounded with the right people, your parents and environment para you're on the right path. I'd like to ask the opinion of the boys on that. Let's start with me, Keno.
Yeah, super important po para sa akin yun. Yeah, I'm very lucky na sila. Yeah, suporta lang po talaga sila sa lahat ng mga gusto ko gawin. So yeah, my opinion that po, yeah, it's really very important.
Right. Dylan?
Yeah, sa tingin ko rin po na super important din yun. Salamat din ako sa parents ko na they're always supporting me on whatever I do. And they're putting the right structures around me to improve.
And Daniel. Daniel.
Yes, for me, I think it's really important to have the right people around you. Like my parents, they're always pushing me, supporting me to do this, to do that, eat the right food, work out, exercise, even though I'm lazy. Yeah, that's all.
Ala. Yun lang. Ano ko lang Ano kasi yung sa academy, bro, yung academy nila, yung ubaga talagang that's part of their philosophy and culture. So, parang I wanted to see if we're doing the same thing here locally. Right?
Nice. Yeah,
Dig-
nice bro.
dig-
May shoutout na ako kay Coach
Go ahead.
Josh. Coach Josh, yung guest natin last week. Hey Coach, good evening sa'yo.
Hi, Coach.
Hindi, si Denize, baka may question ka sa mga boys.
Yeah.
Next question ko po is, sino po yung idol niya sa NBA? At bakit niyo po siya naging idol? Ikaw muna po, Kuya Daniel.
I have a lot of idols in the NBA, like Giannis, Jokic, Anthony Davis, and I really like to be like them because of their work ethic and the work they put in every day, and also how they show in the game. You can see naman they're always playing good, always improving, and yes, those are the people in the NBA na I want to copy.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Dylon.
Ang pinaka-idol ko all time, si Michael Jordan kasi his mentality and the way how he played the game really inspired me to like play basketball. It's the one I look up to the most in terms of basketball.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Joaquin.
I look up to Luka Doncic kasi yeah, like I said kanina, I'm trying to be a big guard. So yeah, malaki rin siya, 6'7". So yeah, I'm trying to copy his moves, trying to play smart like him. Pero yeah, sobrang effortless sa kanya yung pag-score niya sa NBA. So yeah, yun yung favorite ko about sana.
Ay, sa'yo naman, Denize, ikaw, sinong favorite mo sa NBA and bakit?
Si Michael Jordan po. Favorite ko. Galing niya pong mag-basketball. Galing din po siyang mag-dribble. Ganun. Yung explain ko po pala yung yung 80-45 po. Yung 45 po, idol ko po kasi si Michael Jordan. Eh, masyado na pong sikat yung, yung 23 po. Kaya po yung 45 po niya na number yung ginamit ko po.
Nice. Okay. Dito sa local, sa Philippines, meron ka bang ina-idolize, Denize, sa college or sa PBA?
Si Terence Romeo po.
Okay. Ayun. Brother Brian, ikaw na.
Sabi ni Nino,
Coach Nino.
Baka daw magtampo niya si Anthony Davis kasi si MJ minention mo. Actually, akala ko Anthony Davis eh. Anyway, ano ba nga? Boys, I'd like to give you a scenario. Example, no? For example, may mag-offer bigyan kayo ng personal coach to train you, anong skill nyo ang i-investan nyo na tingin nyo kailangan nyo ayusin to be a complete basketball player? I'll start with Dylon.
Siguro po, right now, shooting po. Since my shooting is really inconsistent and it needs a lot of work. So that's the one I want to improve on the most.
So your other okay na sa'yo? Are you're content with what your skills
A
are?
little bit of po, handles and siguro conditioning po.
Handles, dyan naman si Denize, kaya-kaya niya. Okay. Keno, alam ko shooting din to pero sana iba naman.
Opo. Pero yun po, never ako contented. So, kung may pipiliin po lang talaga isa, siguro po shooting yan. Kasi, like, sa NBA po ngayon, pwede kahit wala akong handles, catch and shoot lang po. Sobrang threat mo pa rin po sa opensa. So, yeah, I think po shooting talaga. Kasi yun yung pinaka-importante for me.
And Daniel?
For me, I want to improve in everything, shooting, handles, skills para better, and I can improve more.
All right. Do?
Sinigurado kong naka-unmute ako Muntik ako dun. Boys, ang question ko is, I know you play with great point guards like Gian, and all that. Sila Champ. I know you play with very good guards. Si Kiefer ata plays also point guard once in a while. My question is, do you pag never ako naging center so pag nasa opensa ba kayo and you see somebody like Gian na libre na sa tres, or si Champ or si Kiefer libre na sa tres, or sila Loy or sila Migs, automatic ba kayo? Tinitingnan nyo pa rin ba kung ibabato nila sa'yo o pwesto na for rebound? Daniel?
I'm always aware with the ball whenever that happens. So it's either I can flush or get the ball or get the rebound. So yeah, always be ready now.
Good job. Yes, tama yan, Daniel. Dylon, ikaw?
Ako for me po, depends kasi on the situation if we're losing or winning. Pero most of the time, I'd na lang po, go for the rebound na lang po.
Nice. Keno?
Ako naman po, I don't really think about it po. Kasi para sa akin po, parang instincts na lang po talaga yun sa akin. Like, may mga ibang instances po na like, hindi masyado shooter. Pero yeah, sa mga guards po namin, I see, Gian has been working on his shooting lately. So yeah, I would defend na lang.
Nice. Thank you, boys. Ikaw, AD, may question ka pa ba?
Meron pa po. Ano yung favorite team nyo po sa NBA? Ikaw muna po, Kuya Joaquin.
Siguro Warriors kasi ever since I've been a Warriors fan. So yeah, Warriors kasi I like their style of play. Sobrang bilis kasi small lang rin sila. Pero yeah, Warriors.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Daniel.
I don't have any particular team I'm rooting for in the NBA. I just watch and learn. That's all.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Dylon.
Ako, favorite team ko sa NBA is Warriors. Ganda ball movement nila and marami silang shooters. So,
Ako, boys, the reason I put up ProEx kasi gusto ko nung 10 years old pa lang kayo, up till college or PBA or wherever, gusto ko magkakaibigan lahat ng mga bata, lahat ng players. That's the main reason why I put the ProEx. So kaya after that, so nagkaroon ako ng ibang teams, lahat from different schools. Ang question ko, kasi except for Dylon and Keno, my son Rocco has played with most of you guys already. My question is, Dylon, meron ka bang kilala from other schools, say Ateneo, Xavier, whatever, na parang, kahit sa club team or isang 3x3 lang, gusto ko rin siya maging kampe dahil I like his style, may be a guard or center or forward. May kilala ka bang gano'n na or barkada mo na you want to be on the same team with one day?
Siguro wala naman po masyado kasi usually mga teammates ko sa Guildes, sila naman yung nakalaro ko sa mga bebang liga. So, yun naman po. Wala naman po masyado.
Okay, ikaw Daniel.
Yes po, it's really fun playing with new people, especially in Quezon City where I got to play with sila Rocco, Chris, and it's a different game rin, and it's really fun to play with them.
Yeah, and thank you for joining us dun sa Team Quezon City. That's the reason why I put up these teams nga para maging close kayo hanggang pagtanda ninyo. Ikaw, Keno, ever think of playing with boys from other schools?
No one specifically naman po, pero like marami akong kilala po na very underground sila. Hindi po nila napapakita ng maayos yung laro nila. So, yeah, I would like to play with them sometimes para mapakita talaga nila yung kaya nila.
Yeah, and minsan kasi nakakaupo ako sa bench and I listen to the coaches. It's so much joy to watch kids from different schools coming together and being a unit. Kaya nag-enjoy ako pagka may ganun. Brother Brian, ikaw naman. Thanks.
Okay, ang tanong ko sa mga boys, if I were to ask you, if not basketball, what would be a secondary sport would you be doing right now? Assuming you don't, if you do have, what is it? Let's start with Dylan.
Siguro po, American football.
Oh.
Since I've been watching a lot of NFL po. Sila Gronk.
Oh, okay. Interesting. How about you, Daniel?
If you're gonna ask me that question, I want to be a dancer, Tito Dancer Brian. Ever since I was 8, I want to be a dancer na talaga.
Wow, okay na. Kakaiba yun na.
Bro, baka gusto mo turuan si Daniel maging dancer.
Hindi ako. May refer ako.
Si Daddy Tito was the one that taught me. He's really good rin dancing.
Oh, talaga?
Okay.
Let's go, bro, Lakay.
Dapat may sample dyan. Dapat sample video dyan. That's interesting. Keno?
Ako naman po, feeling ko po, I'll be a golfer kasi I got the chance po to work with some top golf players po sa Philippines, sila Daniela Uy. So nakita ko talaga yung work ethic nila po. So yeah, they put so much work po into sport. So I think po, it would be fun to try out sometime.
Bro, kakaiba itong mga secondary sport nila.
Galing, no?
Okay, galing ha. I mean, it's good. Galing. Sige. Denize, how about you?
Magtanong na po ako ulit.
Yep.
Nagdi-drills po ba kayo nung lockdown at araw-araw? Ikaw muna po, Kuya Daniel.
Yes, I do drills every day with my dad and online training because that time was lockdown, so we couldn't go out. So all I had to do is dribble, workout. Yeah. So,
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Dylon.
Um, yes, nagdi-drills ako sa bahay. Usually with my dad during the start of lockdown, we would do big man drills and sometimes shooting. And then throughout lockdown, nagkaroon na din ako ng online training and yeah, sa side na lang din siguro yung training ko with my dad.
And last, ikaw naman po, Kuya Joaquin.
I trained sa Lasal pa rin sila Coach Josh. Shoutout sa kanila Coach Josh. Ginagawa ko lang yung mga drills na binibigay sa akin. I think I've been improving on it man.
Okay, bro.
Hindi, binabasa ko yung mga yung mga comments. Mamaya boys, I'll give you the chance and Denize na mag-shoutout sa mga friends and followers ninyo. Ang question ko, I know that ang first coach ninyo would be your dads or kamag-anak, ganyan. Pero sino yung, have you ever had a coach na talagang may sinabi siyang isang phrase o isang word or may pinakita siya sa'yo na tumatak sa inyo na up to now dala-dala ninyo? Lesson from that coach, whoever it is. Ano yung lesson na yun? Keno?
Siguro po sila Coach Matthew, sila Coach Justin. Tinuruan po nila talaga ako mag-work hard. Kasi dati po kasi yung mga first games ko, natatakot po ako. Pero yun, sinabi ko nila like, if you really put in work, you're gonna be confident in what you're doing. So yeah, yun, ever since I've been working hard. So yeah, feeling ko po, tumatak talaga sa akin po.
Thanks, Keno. Ikaw, Dylon.
Siguro tinuruan po ako ng dad ko when I was younger is you have to work hard. If you want something, you have to work hard for it, and that's one lesson I still carry to do.
Thanks, Dylon. Daniel?
I just wanna shout out my coach who goes here almost every day. Si Coach Lance Inco. He would always tell me to keep working hard. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. And also when I was 9 to 10 under, si Coach Bryle and Coach Kane taught me not to be scared on the court because that time I was a bit nahihiya pa.
Thanks, Daniel. Ikaw naman, Denize, last few questions tayo for the boys.
Ano po yung madalas niyo pong gawin? Ikaw muna po, Kuya Daniel.
When I have the free time, I play games and watch movies, TV. That's all.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Dylon.
Sa free time ko, usually ginagawa ko lang mag-play video games sa matulog minsan. Nanonood ng TV. Yun lang naman magawa ko din sa bahay. So, yun lang.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Joaquin.
Ako naman siguro, I just play video games and hang out with my friends. Pero I really enjoy watching old NBA games. Parang nakikita mo, ang dami palang magagaling na mga players na hindi masyado kailangan. Pero I just try to copy their moves.
Go ahead. Denize, baka meron ka pang question. Go ahead.
May time po ba na naisipan niyong tumigil mag-basketball? Ikaw muna po, Kuya Daniel.
No. I never felt that feeling na I'll stop basketball na. Just I love the game. I love the game of basketball. Siguro I'll never do that.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Dylan.
Never. Never ko na think na mag-stop ng basketball. Since I just love the game of basketball. Never thought of stop playing it.
Ikaw naman po, Kuya Joaquin.
Hindi. Kasi para sa akin, hindi naman ako nagba-basketball dahil gusto ko lang. Ginagawa ko to, I work hard every day kasi mahal ko yung game. So, yeah, hindi talaga siya naiisip.
Ako, I think this may be my second or last question. Boys, are you watching the NBA? Sinong kampi nyo and bakit? Yung finals. Keno?
Suns pa rin po. Kasi feeling ko deserve po talaga ni Chris Paul yung ring po. Pero parang sa mga napanood ko po parang Bucks po nanalo.
Yeah. Tomorrow na ba yung game? Game 6? Tomorrow na ba yun? Ay, hindi pa ba? You think
Thursday po.
Milwaukee? You think Milwaukee will win Game 6? Keno?
Yeah po, kasi they don't really lose sa home court nila. Grabe rin po yung mga fans nila. So, hindi na po nila bibigay.
Nice. Ikaw, Daniel, do you watch?
Yes, for Tito. I'm really cheering for Suns to win. So, Bucks is too good eh.
Ikaw, Dylon.
Sa akin po, I'm happy for whichever team wins, but I'd like to see the series go to Game 7.
Same tayo. Gusto ko Game 7. Pero si Rocco kasi cheers for Milwaukee. Ako Suns parang natatalo tayo late. Nakakainis. Alaskado kay Rocco. Anyway.
If I were to choose any of the two, I would go Suns then po.
Let's go. So Game 6 sana Suns. Brother Brian, ikaw.
Pa-follow up ako dun. Kasi napag-usapan din naman yan ni Dan Barto. Sabi niya, Phoenix is tired, Milwaukee is not. Since pinapanood nyo boys yung mga games, would you agree or not? At kung para manalo daw ang Suns, dapat Chris Paul takes more shots. Dylan, ikaw muna.
I wouldn't think that Phoenix is getting tired. They're just you just don't know how to stop Giannis. Every time and they're under pressure. Like Devin Booker, when he lost the ball at the end of Game 5, led to Giannis' lob to the game. They choke under pressure.
All right. Keno?
I think hindi po sila pagod. Feeling ko po they have to be as careless ng mga ginagawa nila. Kasi I saw the shots po, ang dami nilang mga turnovers. Si Divo rin po, ang dami niyang shoot pero puro talo po sila. So I think kailangan ng teammates nila mas mag-contribute and yeah, they have to play better defense.
And Daniel?
Yes, I agree with what the two boys here said. But Giannis is just so good. Parang he didn't get injured. He's still the Greek freak.
All right. Hi, bro.
No, si Denize, baka meron kang last question for the boys.
Wala na po eh.
Sige, Denize, I'll give you the...
Din. Yung kung saan silang team sa sa Suns or Bucks.
Yun, mukhang nasagot na nila. Pero Denize, ikaw, kanino ka? Suns or Bucks ka?
Suns po ako eh. Suns.
Lahat pala tayo Suns eh. Ikaw, Brother Brian, kanino ka?
Wala eh.
Ay ako, last question.
Go.
We've seen a few players headed towards Australia, Japan, I think may Taipei daw. Anong thoughts nyo doon? Good ba yun for the league? Good ba yun for players like you na nagkaroon ng other options? Kamusta? Anong pananaw nyo doon na may mga players na pupunta sa ibang bansa to play professionally? Daniel?
It's really good po. I think the game of basketball is getting better. Like what they said nga kanina, it's evolving. So, yes, and hopefully I can get to play overseas then.
Thanks, Daniel. Keno, ikaw, what are your thoughts?
I'm happy naman po for them kasi um, hindi lang sila yung nag-grow, pati po yung community natin mga Filipino na nagbabasketball. Kasi napapakita po nila na makakasabay po tayo sa mga international. And yun po, by the things I see ngayon sa PBA, I don't think mag-grow tayo as a player dito sa Philippines. So yeah, I really support it.
Good job. Dylan, ikaw.
Ako po, agree din po ako sa kanilang dalawa po. I'd love to play overseas din po and like to improve, trying to play there.
Yeah, ako I agree with you. Pinoy talent, di ba? Kaya boys, keep on working hard. And I'll always be here to support you and watch out for you. Brother Brian, go ahead.
Actually, wala na akong matanong, bro.
Hindi, ako rin. Wala na akong matanong. First, pati kay Denize. Maraming salamat, Dylon, Keno, and Office Daniel and Denize sa pag-guest nyo. And please thank your parents for me. I appreciate ko yung pagbisita nyo sa amin. Again, I'd like to thank Soul Academy. Thank you for supporting ProEx and ProEx Talk. I'd like to give the floor to each and every one of you. Please promote whatever business, social media, promote anything. Do your shout-outs. Ang dami niyan sa chat. Do your shout-outs. Let's start with you, Dylon.
Shoutout lang ako sa parents ko and sa lahat ng coaches ko. Thank you for helping me improve to the point where I am today. Yun lang po.
Okay, wala kang gustong business na i-promote? Mom, dad, wala?
Wala naman po.
Okay. Ikaw, Keno, go ahead.
Shout out to the Lamar Torres family, my parents. Thank you for my friends who's watching right now. Thank you to everyone who came here to support us. And thank you rin pala sa mga hosts. Thank you for having us.
Ako meron akong gusto i-promote. Kung gusto niyo magpa-derma, doon kayo pumunta sa sa Green Hills, sa mom ni Keno. Ikaw, Daniel, go ahead, do your shout-outs and promote anything.
I would like to say hi to my tita and tito, si Tito Ayan and Tita Shelby from Spain, Lolo and Lola from Chicago, my mom, my dad, my friends that are watching right now. I saw kanina si Kiefer, and the people in Indonesia that are watching, hello. And to all the beautiful teachers in Zobel, especially Miss Claire.
Ayun, no?
Papogi points, ha?
Ayun, no? Ikaw, Denize, do your shout-outs.
Shoutout po kay Coach ninyo, saka po kay Dave Choi Maglasang. Yun po. Tapos sa mga kahit at sa lahat po ng nanonood. Tapos huwag niyo din pong kalimutang mag-subscribe sa YouTube channel ko, AD45. Yun po.
Pinapapromote sa'yo yung yun? C3317 Hoops Camp? Ano ba yun? Si Dave Choi, pinapapromote sa'yo.
Yan, basahin mo, Denize.
Ito mo ba?
Si 317 Hoops Camp. Saan yan, bro?
Nasa comments.
Agusan ata or something.
Prof.
Okay.
Carmen.
Ayun. Basta, kahit nasaan kayo sa buong Pilipinas, keep on working hard, kids. Again, maraming salamat, Sir Brian, for always accommodating us. Idol Bossing, thank you very much. I'd like to see you and Daniel do a collab TikTok dance. And Daniel, thank you. Keno, thank you. Dylon and Denize, maraming salamat. And till next week.
Thank you, Sir Brian. Thank you.
Salamat.
Thank you po.
Yun, bago natin anuhin, hindi pa tayo class picture kanina, bro.
Class picture. Picture muna. Dylon, smile.
Yung, ayun lang ha, on 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay, so that's it. Wrap up na tayo. Thank you everybody for watching. This is another episode of ProEx Basketball Talk. And next week, sino naman kaya? Baka mas malaki pa ang kunin ni paring Dodo. Okay? On that note, have a good week ahead. Bakasyon pa tomorrow, right? It's a holiday. So enjoy your dinner and stay safe. Night, everybody.
Bye. Thank you very much, boys. Denize, thank you.
Hindi ako sasuko, lalaban hanggang sa dulo. Hindi ako sasuko, lalaban hanggang sa dulo. Taglay ko, ang puso ng kampiyon. 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 Taglay ko, ang puso ng kampiyon.
Makakamit mo ang pangarap, wag na wag kang bibitaw. Limitado ang paligid,